Hey guys, welcome back to I Love Rose Tarot. I am the Rouge Rose and I am here to do this reading for you guys. I wanted to do this reading because we have a lot of Mercury retrograde right now, and this is a timeless reading, but in the time of the reading, it's going to be Mercury retrograde-ish energy, we can say. So this is about reinvention, mental reconstruction, and also advancement, because it talks about stepping one step back to jump ahead a couple of more steps, especially with eclipse season going on as well. So guys, first off, let's go with pile 1, 2, and 3. We have 1, which is ruby, 2, which is anyolite, which is ruby zoisite, and then we have 3, which is my hearthstone clear quartz. Okay, and please don't mind the noises in the background, it's just my kitty, or it could be some noises because I'm right next to the window, so just be a little mindful. Sorry. But also the reason why I'm doing this reading is because it's going to be about what your heart chakra is emanating as well as integrating. Like, the things that need to be integrated in order for you to emanate the right way, or in order for you to project the right way your energy. So I'm doing this because, like I said, this is a reading that I really benefited from, and we can get started. Alright, and if you guys chose pile 1, you chose this beautiful, beautiful ruby. Okay, and let's get into your reading. So first off, I want to go by saying that ruby is a really, really empowering stone. It's a masculine stone, okay? If you guys could see, it has like these triangular structures like growing in it. And when you do it, it's kind of, I said when you do it, when you look into it, you can kind of see like the layers that it's growing in, right? It's like triangular structures. So when you think about this stone, it's a fiery stone, right? It's red. It's like a dark blood red. It's a fiery stone. It's connected to fire itself, but it's also connected to your root chakra. And it also charges your root chakra. And for those of you who are looking at this stone, I feel like your heart chakra needs some zest or some passion, like some creative force it's lacking, like vitality in a sense. Also, ruby is a stone that teaches you to choose the most productive path for you, like finding what is more structural or more in alignment to your path, right? And this is your heart chakra, so these are things that you have a passion for, things that you love, you have an intense feeling for. It ignites one's creativity and potential to its highest potential. One's creative potential to its highest potential. Sorry. And also, it helps you with tapping into sacred energies. What I mean by that is like sacred energies within Gaia, like the earth, and it helps you with understanding what a ley line is, because it helps you with tapping deep into the earth, right? So this is going to be infusions of natural earth energy. So basically like the nerves or the veins, like how a human has arteries, but basically and blood vessels. So basically a ley line is like that, but for the earth. So it helps you with attuning to that, and it helps you with aligning to the energy, and also as well as cleaning the environmental space, right? It helps awaken your root chakra, so it helps begin the Kundalini awakening process. It helps with amplifying one's life force, and it helps with attracting prosperity and abundance into your life by following the flow of your heart and what you're seeking, right? And this is also because of it, right? It's because I called it a fire stone, right? It's connected to all the fire signs, which is fire, Leo, and Sagittarius. But it is also connected to Cancer and Capricorn as well. And I feel like that is strongly because of its cardinal energies and the power to create. One for Capricorn with the structure, but also Cancer with the passion, the emotional drive for it. So when you think about these things, I feel that it is in the embodiment and the empowerment of your passion, right? So let's get into your reading a little bit. I'm going to be doing the archetype and deck, and also the Black Moon Astrology card set. Okay. Can I get a message as to what is going on with pile 1's heart chakra? What needs to be integrated in order to emanate? Can I have a message as to... Ooh, hello. Okay, so we have the teacher. And this talks about the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. So this is about learning, I feel. Maybe you guys don't know what you want to do. Maybe you guys don't feel your passion, or you don't feel connected to what you want to do in life right now. Maybe finding what is your passion, or finding your niche. I feel like that's been my #1 thing that I've been telling my clients and stuff. Like, you need to find your niche. I feel like I found my niche, even though I'm a little nervous. I'm a nervous wreck sometimes, you know, because when you're following your passion, it's really nerve-wracking sometimes, specifically in this kind of field too. Because, you know, I'm a person that has like a 12th house stellium, so I always feel a little weary, let's say. Okay, can I get any more messages, please? We have the trickster and the student. Okay, so with the trickster, it talks about transcending conventions, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. And you have student, which is humility, devotion to knowledge, and openness to the lifelong learning. I'm not going to read the shadow aspects because this is what you need to integrate in order to emanate, right? Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. All right. There's some activation right there. Sorry. Okay. And now I'm going to use my Black Moon Astrology cards. Or I feel like they're oracle cards, but they just say cards on them. Can I get some clarity as to the passion that pile 1 needs to connect with? Because that is why you guys chose Ruby. Apparently, this is something you guys haven't found your spark or your thing yet. You haven't found your tag. And you're trying to, okay. Had a couple cards just fall out. But you guys had a couple of moments where you tried a couple of things and you just felt like it didn't work for you. And also, I want to apologize in the beginning of the video. I was a little rough. Because I never really know how to start these videos, guys. But here we are. And you are finding your passion, your pull. What is it? Let's find out. Also, I feel like it could be learning itself. Like, I feel like you guys could be just teachers itself. Because it says student and teacher. But also trickster. So I feel like maybe you guys need to be very mindful of what you really want to do. Not what other people want you to do. Ooh, second house. Second house. This house. And then you have Virgo. Okay. When you think about these, right? Let me just quickly, because you've already seen the teacher, so we're going to have that up. Trickster up. Student up. So when you see these, right, I feel like you guys need to really think about the creative things that you have accessible to you, right? because you have the teacher card, trickster, and student, and the teacher, under the teacher, is clarifying on the second house, which is owning. So I feel like you guys are very good at learning things and also learning how to demonstrate. So learning and demonstration, I feel like, instruction basically, I feel like you guys are perfect for instruction. Also with this Virgo energy and this fifth house energy of creativity, which is ruled by Leo. Second is ruled by Taurus. So I feel like you need to learn about the value of your worth, like your creative side. I feel like you need to go and dive deep a little bit into yourself and understand a bit about what your creativity can bring, or what it can formulate for you. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot deck right now in order for me to get some answers and clarity as to this. I feel like you guys are really creative. I feel like you guys have maybe lied to yourself or kind of dumbed yourself down to what society wants, right? Let me see. This is interesting. Also with this wheat here, I feel like this is preparation. Also Virgo is the maiden, so this is all about purity, learning about maybe returning to your innocence. Like things that you could have seen yourself doing in your innocence. And besides the innocence, I feel like it also is talking about what you knew what you wanted to be as a child, even though it could have sounded really out of the box, or either way like farther than expectation. Let me see where this just fell. Financial and material changes, right? So you guys are unhappy where you are right now. And in order for you to reconnect to where you are right now, you need to, partnerships and alliances, reconnect with maybe a person. Maybe you guys are supposed to do a business plan with a person or something, or a project with a person, because it talks about partnerships and alliances. But maybe you know someone that can help you with reconnecting to your creativity, like someone that can help you tap into that energy again, help you connect with yourself and analyze. And then you have transformation here as well. So yeah, I feel like you're going to find a quote-unquote master, because you also have teacher and student here and trickster. So be mindful of who you open your energy to, because not everyone is and everyone is under the guise to help you, right? But not everyone is under the intention to help you. There it is. That's what I wanted to say. Okay? And then at the bottom of the Psychic Tarot deck, you have balance, which talks about basically you finding your rhythm, finding your calm within the storm, right? Because you have this transformation card, and I feel like this is going to be you. There could be a lot of chaos. There could have been months of chaos. We're going to say 5, because, I mean, not 5, 4, because there are 4 stages of transformation here when it talks about financial and material changes. And it could go from mental to physical, emotional to spiritual, spiritual to emotional, emotional to physical, mental to spiritual, all types of intermingling of that. But when you look at these energies, when you look at these energies, you could be a little scattered as well, because you have so much that you have to offer, but you could be out of balance, which is why this teacher or this master is going to help you come into balance, okay? And I feel like we're going to leave it off at that. Personally, I feel like the reading kind of spoke for itself. You guys have a lot of potential in yourselves. You just need to figure out on how to own your potential, because you have a lot of financial and material change coming once you do. And then also you have partnerships and alliances, which is basically kind of like trying to connect to your creative side. And this day and age that we're in, everyone is basically a creative. Everyone is a creative. All you have to do is find out how to connect to your creativeness, right? And with this transformation and analyze Virgo card, you are looking at the details. You are trying to contemplate. You are basically hermiting right now, and you are trying to see, like, how can I grow? How can I grow this field of potential? Okay? And then you're going to come into balance with it once you find that master that's going to help you. Okay, this is also Archangel Raphael, I believe, which is also you know, cutting out the nonsense and everything. But guys, thank you so much, and if these messages resonated with you, don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe, because it helps out like you don't believe. And thank you so much. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Alright guys, and welcome back to I Love Rose Tarot. I'm going to start off by saying, if you guys picked pile 2, you chose this beautiful ruby zoisite / anyolite. Whichever is easier for you to say, but I like to say ruby zoisite. I don't know why, just zoisite sounds so like otherworldly to me. That's why I like saying it. But besides that, let's get into it. You chose ruby zoisite, which means that this is a stone that connects to your root, heart, higher heart, crown. It connects to your root, your heart, your higher heart, and your crown chakra. There you go. And the reason why you picked this stone, and it also connects to your third eye, but the reason why you connected to this stone specifically is because you need to integrate your uniqueness. I feel like you guys maybe have tried to shelter or either cover your uniqueness, basically concealing it. This is a stone of basically auras and energy shifting, but also because of its energy shifting affinities, it also can kind of make a person feel lost within the sauce in a sense, because you're thinking, you're picking up on all these energies and you are attuning to them, but also you have to learn how to ground and also anchor yourself within your own identity, okay? But also, picking this stone, you are inspired, right, to have complete trust and faith in the divine universe, which means that you are a person that knows exactly that basically your destiny is to do this thing, whatever your passion is, right? But your and also your feelings as well, because this is about your heart chakra and what it needs to be integrated in order to emanate. So in order for you to emanate such uniqueness, you are such a unique person that others need to connect to you, right? And understand some pieces about you or understand parts about you. And when you connect it with this stone, it also helps you with learning self-control and self-esteem. But also, going back a little bit, when I was talking about when for you to trust and have faith in the divine universe, right? This means like you guys have a belief that everything works out in your favor, which it does. It works out in everyone's favor for everyone's best good at the end of the day. But what I mean by that is it helps you with connecting and aligning with yourself. What I mean by that also is you need to align with the universal energies that are around you and within you in order for you to manifest the reality that you want, okay? In order for you to do that, you need to find wholesome acceptance and embracing of yourself and your individual energy, because that is what you bring to the universe. Everyone is unique and nobody is going to have the same chart as you, and this is very, 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 very important that you understand that. What else can we say about this stone? Oh, wearing this stone daily will amplify your aura, and it will help you with learning how to view others' auras as well as the energy perception. That is why it's called an energy shifting stone. So the energy that's always flowing around is going to start being perceived by your actual physical eyes. You will see colors, sensations, feelings, and this is all frequencies of energy that you're picking up on. What else? It is a stone that dispels laziness and stagnation. So I feel like this is basically, if you guys pick this stone, this is a stone that is going to help you with trying to capitalize on your skills. Maybe you need to start finding out what you love. Pile 1 was kind of like that, but Pile 1 was they were successful in their own way, but they kind of have a lack of vitality or love. And I feel like if you guys chose Ruby Zoisite, you guys are having a problem with cementing your brand or cementing your individuality. And in order for you to integrate that, let's get into it. And can I have some advice, please? I'm using the archetype oracle deck, as well as the Black Moon Astrology Cards Oracle deck, and I will be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck as well for this reading. Okay. Can I get some clarity, please? Okay, what do we have here? Destroyer. Okay, there you go. I was just saying, you guys need to figure out how to basically embrace your how would we say, your uniqueness, okay? And that doesn't mean for you to blow up, okay? But let's get into it. The Judge, balancing justice and compassion, yeah. And then you have Messiah. Okay, so yeah, let's move on with this. I'm really sorry to say this, but guys, I understand why you felt the need to conceal, but there is no need. You guys are very unique, like I was talking about already. You have the Destroyer, the Judge, and the Messiah. And I don't read the reversals, like the shadow attributes, because this is about what you need to integrate in your heart chakra in order to emanate. So when I'm looking at this is literally saying, like, you guys blow up and break down because you feel it is unjust or you feel unfair for the treatment that you've received while you have been a pristine or divine servant, right? And this is also talking about going back to picking Ruby Zoisite, which is inspiring you to trust in the divine faith and universe. So I feel like you guys have constantly been challenged with your faith and getting into it even deeper. It's all about balancing the injustice with compassion. Basically having love for all and understanding, even if you don't achieve it yourself, receive it yourself. Because you are basically going through this, like it says, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. You guys constantly need to understand and how to stand in your power so that you don't feel threatened or you don't feel damaged or you don't feel abused. In this case, what I'm seeing, because the universe is trying to balance the scales of justice in your favor, because they've seen your soul, they've seen your spirit, and they want you to feel the love as well, okay? They want you to feel the love. So far the message that I'm getting right now, in order for you to integrate and emanate, you guys need to integrate some self-love, and some self-pampering as well, I want to say as well. Like self-appreciation. You guys need to integrate self-appreciation and also uniqueness, individuality. You need to accept and embrace your individuality. And you also need to embrace some self-love and compassion into yourself as well. Love yourself enough that nobody else can hurt you. Okay, oops, sorry about that. Can I get some clarity into this reading, please? What do we have here? Gonna put these up. So guys, remember, Destroyer, Judge, and Messiah. Okay? Messiah is the savior. If you want to look at it in another way, some say Pisces in the 12th house is also like Messiah energy, because it's all about martyrdom. Okay? Lunar eclipse, which we just had. I was just talking about that in the beginning. Taurus energy and Uranus. And we also have Uranus and Taurus right now as well. So pile 2, once again, genius. And also Uranus is talking about uniqueness as well. And you have this genius. You have an individuality that is so rare or so special that it's very hard for some people to comprehend right now. Let's say like that. Because the world, as you see with this lunar eclipse right now and the Destroyer, let's call this the world at the moment. The world is changing and the world is awakening to new things as well as old concepts as well. And then you have the Judge, which is talking about Taurus energy, but we just also talked about Uranus and Taurus. And this is also having to do with your heart chakra. So this is deep seated, rooted energy, because Taurus also is connected to Venus, which is the root, the origin of the heart chakra. So it talks about I have, and then you have the Judge here as well. So like I said, the universe is trying to divvy up and trying to even the scales for you, because you do have so much to offer. You have this Messiah energy that can literally bring so much love and light and life into the world. And for other people, I feel like you can touch people as well. Strong feminine energy, but also very old. So we're going to say like a cronish energy. Also, picking ruby zoisite, it will grant you like the astral vision as well as altered states of consciousness. So what I mean by that is, if you ever been in like your dream state, it can kind of like switch you in your live to your dream state, in a sense, like daydreaming. It will make that more lucid and more fluid as well. And also Uranus, we're going to go back to individuality and uniqueness. It rules electricity as well as technology. So I feel like you guys either are extremely attuned to occult esoteric practices, because Uranus also rules that, or you guys are extremely rooted or very skilled at technological advancement or fashion, because Uranus also rules the next best thing, like, trending topics. So you could rule fashion, or you guys are really technologically advanced, like you're very, very smart. Like, I think it was back in the 80s and the 90s when hackers officially, like, started booming. Like, they had their own servers and things like that, I think. I'm not even 100% sure, but that's just from my understanding, I think. If I remember correctly, yeah. So I feel like you guys are really unique with that energy. And at the bottom of the deck, you have Black Moon Lilith. Wow. You have Black Moon Lilith on top of the lunar eclipse, which is change. You guys are really, really deep feminine energy. You guys have been restricted. You guys have been shamed. You guys have because remember, I was just telling you, if you pick this, in order for you to integrate, you need to learn self-love and give yourself pampering, accept yourself, accept and embrace your individuality and your uniqueness. Because Black Moon Lilith was about, Lilith with the Garden of Eden. She was basically slut-shamed or body-shamed because she chose to be an individual rather than part of the design. Okay? And you also have this with lunar change, and you also see the lunar eclipse still with Black Moon Lilith, which is mystery. So I'm going to go back and we're going to say you guys have a very unique spiritual soul and very intuitive. You guys are very, very next level, next era in a sense. You guys are very special when it comes to how you manifest things in order for you to move forward in life, or when you heal other people, you physically manifest things into existence. And it's so unique because it's very intricate, and it works so easy for you. Wow. The heart chakra is about law of attraction too. It's connected to law of attraction. So I feel like you guys maybe rule that as well. Like, law of attraction could be something that you have deep, deep, deep connection to. So I'm going to use the Psychic Oracle, the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck for some clarity, because this is really interesting. Either you guys have really good skill in fashion, like trend setting or influencing, technology, or occultism and esoteric, because this is even the Black Moon Lilith, I'm going to say strongly, because you have like this genius mind. This is like some Walt Disney or Nikola Tesla, Einstein in the making kind of thing. If you apply more pressure, just because you have the skill or the talent doesn't mean that it's going to produce itself on its own. So basically, connecting what you need to connect with. Okay, what just came out? Look what I just said. Discontent and boredom. What did I just say? Stand your ground. Learning to wow. Just look at your reading. Discontent and boredom, which is what I just said. you have all of, look at this. He's not looking at the beauty that he has attainable to him, which is basically what I said about with this destroyer card. You have the ability to literally throw your whole world around in order for you to align it to what you need to, and it magnetizes itself back together in a new shape and form for you to maneuver through. But also, you have these chakras, the rays of the rainbow, which are also the chakras connecting from root to crown. And you are turning away from them. You're turning away from your alignment because you're choosing to listen to what the shadow says. And the shadow is what is making you like, no, you shall not show this genius. We shall conceal it. Back to the ruby zoisite. We shall conceal it. And you need to learn how to stand in your power, because look at the power that's emanating from his feet, and he's looking towards the sun, which is something that no one can even look at for too long. So this is talking about how unique and how powerful you can be, but you choose not to be because you have this discontent and boredom, and also you feel maybe attacked in a sense too, because it could also be from this shadow work that you have to do. And I'm going to show you at the bottom of the deck, which is patience. And this is something that you need to attain. You need to give yourself patience and alignment. Once again, I'm officially going to call it, in order for you guys to integrate and emanate with your heart chakra, you need to align yourself with your spirituality. You need to align yourself with your spirituality and understand that light work and shadow work go hand in hand, but you need to integrate them in order to do what you need to do for you, okay? And I'm going to leave this reading off where it is right now, but pile 2, I really hope that you guys have a very, very, very safe eclipse and retrograde season. And don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe if these messages resonated, because it helps out like you don't believe. And thank you. I will catch you in the next one. Alright, hello pile 3, and welcome back to I Love Rose Tarot. I am the Rouge Rose, and I will be doing your reading for what needs to be integrated into your heart chakra in order to emanate, okay? And this is also talking about your higher heart as well. And if you guys chose this stone, right, if you look on my Instagram, which is define.u, and also my business, which is divine.defined, you guys will see that my clear quartz post, which is basically clear quartz can be programmed, and this is also a Lemurian quartz, but you can program clear quartz to pretty much any intention that you see fit, because it is a clear stone. It is, I mean, not that it's a clear stone, but because it is a clear quartz crystal, it is a stone that gives you clarity, mental clarity, and clarity basically overall. And it's a master healer stone because of its intention bearing properties. It's basically found in any type of technology that has to do with electricity, because it's very good at electrical conduction, okay? But this intention that I had placed inside of this stone specifically